That's right, I smashed him with my guitar. I left him lying in a pile of dirt. But it's falling down. I said the man is gonna walk with me because the architect is like the Rockets when Golden State comes to town.
Oh, the Kingslayer has heard enough. 2 weeks at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event is hell-bent on retribution.
Architect is walking, still feeling the effects of the brutal attack from the
Seth Rollins to jump into the ring.
taking great pride in being a fighting champion. Rollins could be looking for another.
Seth Rollins with some backup. And now what is a lot?
Handoff here in Houston.
There goes the guitar, and now Rollins has the advantage.
Jinder Mahal.
By Jinder Mahal. Mahal was in, and now the 2-on-1 assault.
Hold on.
The fury of Jinder Mahal as well.
Certainly no love lost between the big dog and
Joe's buddy still sing.
the big dog coming to the aid of his.
Hold on a second, hold on a second. Because we're gonna have ourselves a tag team match.
No time like the present.
And Reigns live next on Raw. Kickoff shows David Otunga joining us tonight.
Well, thanks for having me back, guys, and what a way to start off.
Things off against the big dog Roman Reigns, although now it looks like the Architects out Roman in, and it's going to be Elias.
Dominant.
Oh, look at Reigns. Rollins wasting little time going after Mahal and Elias, and up in the gate doing battle.
Rollins has been on a tear in recent months like we've maybe never seen before.
Well, both Reigns and Rollins in the score to settle with Jinder Mahal, who attacked them both with a steel WWE Network against Elias. Roman Reigns, meanwhile, goes one-on-one with Jinder. Rollins and Reigns, and Rollins forearm to the jaw and a big elbow.
I mean, he makes a great argument. I mean, technically, he did beat Brock Lesnar. His feet touched first.
Had the steel cage at the greatest Royal Rumble in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, back in April.
And night in, night out.
Well, the referee's decision in that match is final.
It is.
Championship in WWE, cover, kick out at 2 as he battles Rollins for the
Seth Rollins, who has defended his championship proudly night after night. 7.
Take nothing away from Elias, who is star is rising here.
Forming Seth Rollins yet.
Right, but it would definitely be a great accomplishment. It would absolutely propel Elias to the next tier here in WWE.
When I asked he was upset with the fact that Seth Rollins interrupted his planned concert last week.
I welcomed it.
Look at Rollins, chin locking. Elias in control of Rollins.
And Rollins proved just how tough he was last week after Elias smashed him with the guitar.
Yeah, took to Twitter to offer that piece of advice. With Elias.
One thing I absolutely respect about Elias, while he won't win any matches with style.
Elias is a thick dude, too. I got to give him that. You know, just seeing his delta stuff, seeing the guy walk around.
Seth Rollins claims that broken guitars don't get the last word. Roman Reigns and Elias not allowing that to happen. Telegraph that one.
Rollins out of the way just in the nick of time, but
with the whip into the corner of Rollins, and Rollins looking to fight out and somehow make a tag to Roman Reigns. And tag Reigns! Here comes Roman, who faces Mahal and 2 in. Facing the full fury of Roman Reigns. However, catches Reigns in the face, but then a boot from Reigns himself.
Just in time to put a boot to the jaw of Elias.
Roman Reigns in position, locked and loaded. That allowed Elias to scoot out of harm's way. Taking his time outside the ring. Sunil Singh. Raw continues. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw.
Roman Reigns looking for a drive-by. Sunil Singh would pull Jinder out of the way. Bang!
David saving Jinder Mahal and allowed his team to take control here.
He really does, and they have great...
People give Sunil such a hard time. Since Sunil Singh's been around, everything comes up Mahal. Cover.
Come on, man.
I didn't say I didn't see it. I said I don't understand why people criticize it.
Oh, you're giving him a pass.
The Bank pay-per-view event on the WWE Network.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Jinder had a
champion last year and wants to become a champion here on Monday Night Raw. It's coming over
to inflict punishment on Roman Reigns before we even get to Money in the Bank.
And also for Elias is a
last week cover.
Is it enough to put Reigns away? Kick out at 2 by Roman Reigns.
And you're right. Elias would love to soften Seth up before Chicago.
He turned his attention and allowed Roman Reigns to build a little bit of momentum. Near fall for Elias. Frequent tags by
just keeping him right in the middle of the ring.
Common enemies.
Former members of the Shield. I expect Rollins and Reigns to be on the same page at all times. Never works.
Seth Rollins realizes Roman's in trouble, dying to get back. Oh, Roman drop creates separation, and now can Roman make it to his partner?
The opening Reigns has been waiting for.
But Roman's got to feel like he's a mile away from Rollins.
Tag to Elias.
Swing blade.
Elias floats into the cover. Is it enough to win this matchup? Near fall for the Intercontinental Champion.
A nagging neck injury.
Again, the attack with the guitar last week by Elias that drove Seth Rollins
his neck right now, but it goes to show his toughness. He's still here tonight.
Rollins lands on the ape action. Sets up Elias with a Falcon Arrow. Is it enough to put him away? Rollins
coming to the aid of Elias.
And looking for the Colossus. Meanwhile, it's Roman Reigns with a super.
Now measuring Elias.
Drive-by.
That'll change your tune.
And now Seth Rollins may have Elias in position. And again, Sunil. And Jinder Mahal.
Jinder simply returning.
Reigns is set into the WWE Universe. Look out, look out.
Right on the ear of Elias.
Suicide dive.
Oh, the Rollins
crash. Injured neck. And now Singh with a steel chair.
Yeah, what's your classy friend doing
about this?
Rollins
taking advantage.
Rollins' neck could be destroyed.
And now he looks to put away the Intercontinental Champion.
I think Rollins is...
And looking to inflict more damage on Rollins.
This is unnecessary.
The drift away.
Here are your winners, Jinder Mahal and Elias.
Psychological advantage for Elias as we head toward Money in the Bank.
Rollins as well.
With Jinder Mahal coming to the aid of his friend Sunil with another momentary distraction.
Boom! Capitalize with the drift away, that spinning neck breaker. And Elias put Money in the Bank in his match with Roman Reigns. Major statement made by...
About the monster among men.
Yes, good luck, Bobby.
385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
And gentlemen, I believe...
It's hard to argue that point, but there are 7 other competitors with the same exact. Braun's in for a big test.
We'll show you the entire field in just a moment. Hard to stay cool when you're in the ring with this man, David. Braun Strowman.
That's definitely right. And I think...
Dave, we haven't worked together in a while. Wow. Never mind, you screwed it up, Dave.
Bobby Roode and Braun Strowman, part of the 8-man field for the Money in the Bank contract. Climb a ladder, grab the briefcase inside a contract on Raw. And it's Braun Strowman, the Monster Among Men, against Bobby Roode in a match tonight where Bobby Roode's what Strowman is going to be capable of in Money in the Bank when he can use ladders and weapons in the sure. And Bobby Roode power. Oh! And
I just hope there's ladders. There's
Bobby Roode across the ring.
Bobby Roode's truly a journeyman in this industry. He has been in the...
And this is one of the reasons why. Flat-out power by the monster among men champion.
Rude always willing to put up a fight the best he can, and this is a smart strategy, trying to chop.
That's like being a lumberjack with a simple axe trying to take out a sequoia.
Now, this is like a lumberjack.
Going to use every trick up his sleeve and every trick under his robe to try to hands. Strowman! What a suplex. And
Look at this, Bobby Roode. Strowman just takes grown men and just tosses them here and there like it's nothing.
Roman! Wow.
Oh, look at the speed.
Oh! Roode now using his quickness as Strowman goes shoulder first into the post, and Bobby Roode has Bobby Roode. What can you do at this juncture? You got the monster down on one knee, favoring his shoulder, much like in 2 weeks in Chicago.
This isn't legal tonight.
No,
Roode
but
trying to get him about Money in the Bank. I'm talking about this match. Bobby Roode wants the winner's purse as much as any.
And now what does Bobby do as he stretched the ladder from ring to barricade?
Yeah, be cool.
And Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode.
Look how fast Strowman is.
Underneath the ladder he set up, and and now Bobby Roode realizes he's in deep, deep trouble.
I don't
Roode into the barricade. The Big Bear's hunting.
Split a ladder clean in half.
And he's going to be in an arena full of ladder creativity, but Strowman planting Roode with a running power slam. Hey, seriously, did you guys see what Strowman did to that ladder? The briefcase, which contains a contract for a guaranteed title opportunity.
Give any kind of like that.
Could be looking at Mr. Monster in the Bank.
This is absolutely incredible. How do you describe that? Paid for it.
Braun's not an animal. He's a human being.
Yeah, I think Bobby Roode
Corey,
needs to
he's
go
not.
front.
Ladies and gentlemen,
on behalf of Beth Knox, the CEO and president of, we want to welcome these tremendous athletes on stage as they get to know a lot of the Special Olympic athletes. And I got to tell you, those and I'm proud to stand by their side. We all can make a difference. For the 2018 Special, and let's go to Texas!
The mixed match challenge, represented Special Olympics, Finn Balor out here
So use the word inclusion, how apropos, because Balor Club is for...
introducing first from Bray, County Ireland, Finn.
Last week, guys, Finn Balor was on the cusp of a huge upset.
Would have finally toppled Braun Strowman, but there's definitely a reason for Finn to be irritated.
For the first time ever on Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor goes one-on-one with Kevin Owens. History. And meanwhile, Balor Club, Finn Balor set to do battle for the first...
266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens was dead. I like to encourage people, and I believe I gave Finn Balor a little bit.
Universal Championship that he held in the past. Kevin's certainly talking a confident game.
Pump him up right before you have to have a singles match.
Listen, my favorite encouragement Kevin Owens did last week was to coach
Night Raw, but their first matchup here, one-on-one, tonight in Houston. And Balor with a chop. Ladder matches before, Balor will enter his first one in his career. 16 out of 19 times the cash-in has resulted. Owens mocking Balor.
between Braun Strowman. I mean, it could be insane.
We saw what Braun Strowman was capable.
7 Strowman squaring off, the amount of power in the ring.
Balor. That's why he spent so much time trying to get in his head last week and tonight.
He's hurt.
I thought he was
playing
seriously
possum.
injured.
Oh,
listen, we had a bad night. I mean, Alexa Bliss went down with an injury.
Ground, the side headlock. One I was going to mention before, out of the 8 men, Owens has been in 2. The wild card in all this is New Day, and who New Day? Well, if it's Kofi, he's already been in 6 Money in the Bank contract ladder matches.
And imagine Big E bringing his power in with Strowman and Rusev. The 3 of those.
Smart strategy. Vintage Kevin Owens, as you would say, Michael Cole, just wearing his opponent.
No submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. And the Money in the Bank.
However, a win here would give one of these guys a great dose of confidence and some momentum.
Roman and Bobby Roode in the week prior to Money in the Bank. I mean, that could be a moment.
Kevin Owens vicious. Kick right to the cheek of Finn.
Have heavier hands than Kevin Owens.
Now, Kevin Owens is a guy who understands. And a kick out by KO. Who do you pick, Corey? Who's your pick for the Money in the Bank match?
I got to go with Strowman. I have a hard time betting against that guy.
How do you bet against Braun Strowman?
Ladder matches go various ways for the largest competitor in the ring. I mean, Kane was a former Mr. Money. Braun Strowman's game plan.
Well, we got a little preview tonight when he broke a ladder in half.
A couple of times now, very vocally. You have to wonder, you saw Baron Corbin earlier on.
I think it's great.
Here's the cover by Owens and a kick out. And again, remember, Corbin is here because Stephanie McMahon, the
Mean Constable Corbin, Michael Cole.
I'm sorry.
And Baron here to be.
Kevin Owens wisely rolled out of harm's way. Balor's taken over. Raw competitors in the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. In 2 weeks, doing battle one-on-one. And then KO will be joined by Braun Strowman and Bobby Roode of Monday Night Raw. Match on the WWE Network in 2 weeks.
Before we get to Money in the Bank in 2 weeks, next Balor, Bobby Roode and Strowman.
And a clubbing blow by Kevin. Down goes Kevin Owens. Balor looking to regain momentum. Money in the Bank.
Balor's certainly a superstar who's fared well throughout his career in ladder match situations.
Balor drops Owens to the mat. Owens is in the drop zone. Balor heading up to the top rope. Looking to
take a trip to the skies.
Down goes Owens.
But watch this incredible height, leaping ability, and most importantly,
willing to put your body on the line for the ultimate opportunity to win the contract.
That
would certainly favor the Irishman. Oh my gosh.
Balor.
Separated shoulder right now. It's the last thing you want heading into this is just resourceful, cagey ring awareness.
And it's the attitude of Kevin Owens that could fare well for him in the month. Yeah, he doesn't care about anybody but himself.
Find a way out quick.
You know, Finn Balor, we talk all the time about him being the first ever Universal fitted. After Balor had to relinquish the title, he became the next Universal Champion in an opportunity
at any point in time. Kevin has become a master of making the most of opportunity.
Balor, you know, I had a chance to talk to him, and Finn said ever since he had relinquished that title.
Again, he wins the contract at the Money in the Bank match. He has an opportunity for the title match.
May cloud your judgment more than focus you. Finn might be so focused on the...
And again, takes Balor to the mat. Wait for the senton.
Trying to shake some feeling back into it, get the blood flowing.
Right to the midsection. Stops Balor in his tracks, and a clubbing blow right to the back. Beginning to fly around the ring, which Balor loves to do. Once the pace picks up, it favors Balor. To the midsection of Kevin Owens.
Owens will attest once he gets his breath back.
The Constable, Baron Corbin, who did not successfully cash in the contract anymore. And look at Balor unloading on KO. And KO into the ordinary things. And there's the quickness of Balor. Cover. Is it enough to put him away? Almost had him near fall. Monday Pete in the Money in the Bank contract ladder match in 2 weeks in Chicago. Doing battle here tonight. Snap a ladder in half with his 2 fists. And look at this. Is it enough? And a kick out. Also here tonight, we saw the team battle royal.
We had the introduction of Constable Corbin. Step kick right on the jaw of Finn.
And we saw Nia Jax doing battle with Natalya. Natalya getting in with Nia Jax. Ronda and Nia go face-to-face next week right here. Night Raw on the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. The Miz, Samoa Joe, Rusev, and one member of
his neck drilled the middle turnbuckle. Kevin is in trouble right now.
rolls out of harm's way and able to counter it. Balor paid for it.
That last KO, buying himself some very valuable time.
A very desperate Kevin.
I don't know if Kevin Owens isn't the most dangerous man in WWE.
That's a great point as Owens can in the bank.
Better be careful.
Oh, wait a minute. The referee's going to throw this out. He's going to disqualify Owens. Getting the best of him here tonight in this matchup. Remember, in 2 weeks, there are no disqualifications. He was done yet. Kevin Owens extremely upset. And now Owens is going to go up to the top.
Cost Balor even more because there's no way he's going to be 100% in 2 weeks.
Kevin Owens realizes what's at stake in 2 weeks.
Finn Balor. Owens will stop at nothing to get what he wants and what he
Weeks drags a ladder out.
I think this was Owens. That's the
Balor
real strategy.
was stopped in the corner, suffered the frog
to get disqualified. That said, I think KO is looking to make the most of a bad.
Oh, Kevin Owens with an example of what he plans to do. Ladder, grab the briefcase, grab the contract, guarantee yourself a title opportunity. Ladder, Finn Balor hasn't moved. He's defenseless.
It's a long way up there.
Not from up there, but now from halfway. Kevin Owens.
Is it worth it?
Kevin Owens off the ladder. Here comes Finn Balor.
Gazing up at the skies. Finn is going to grab the money and guys, I don't know if Finn's worried about the briefcase at the moment. No!
No way.
Finn Balor with a Codex Raw to Kevin Owens.
May just be that man.
Balor with his hands on the briefcase. Finn, will we be calling Finn Balor Mr. Money in the Bank? Money in the Bank contract ladder match could be built for Finn Balor.
To do anything and everything it takes. Balor launching.
Carry him far is fearlessness, which he has in spades.
What else is Finn Balor called on Monday Night Raw?
Kevin Owens